Today is the start of what we call Holy Week. It's a really special week for Christians, and a lot happens over these 8 days. I found a story about a boy named Benjamin, and while it's just a story, it does help us understand a little about what went on in Jesus' life over this time. And so I'm going to start reading the story today, the part that relates to what we're celebrating today, Palm Sunday. And then over this week, I will read the parts that coincide with what's happening or what we're celebrating in the church at this time. So I'll start the story today, but join in on Thursday to hear the next part of the story. Benjamin's Box by Melody Carlson. Long ago, in the faraway land of Israel, there lived a boy named Benjamin. His small, humble home was nestled into a wall of other houses, almost hidden on a narrow back street in the bustling city of Jerusalem. Benjamin loved Jerusalem because God's temple was there. More than that, Benjamin loved God. His grandfather had taught him many things about God when he was just a tiny boy. Benjamin talked to God a lot. He whispered prayers each night at sunset, and in the morning he always gave thanks for the new day. Benjamin's parents worked hard weaving and selling cloth, but their family was still quite poor. So Benjamin helped out by taking odd jobs around the city. Everyone in Jerusalem seemed to know Benjamin. They could always count on him to be honest and work hard. One bright spring morning, Benjamin sat outside in the sunshine. In his hands was a wooden box. "Hi, Benjamin," called his friend Eli. "What's that you've got?" "It's my treasure box," said Benjamin. "My grandfather gave it to me just before he died last year. He said it was very, very special." Eli opened it and looked in. "There's nothing in it except for some old straw. How can this be a treasure box?" Benjamin shrugged. "I don't have any real treasure yet, but my grandfather said the straw came from the bed of a baby who was born in a stable. My grandfather was a shepherd then, and he said the baby would grow up to be a king." "Why would a king be born in a stable with cows and donkeys?" Eli laughed and closed the box. "I heard some sort of king is coming today. His name is Jesus. Want to come to the city gate and watch for him?" "Sure. My grandfather took me to hear a man called Jesus once. I like to listen to him." Crowds were already lining the street. Some people cut palm branches from trees and handed them around. Others laid garments on the street like a carpet. "Wow," said Benjamin. "He must be a king." The two boys squeezed through the throng just as a donkey entered the gate. "That's him," Benjamin said, and pointed to a man on the donkey. "That's Jesus." "Hosanna! Hosanna!" cheered the crowd as they waved their palm branches in the air. "Hail to our new king!" yelled a man beside Benjamin. "Why does a king ride on an ordinary donkey?" asked Benjamin. The old man turned. "It means he comes in peace. Jesus has come to set us free. Hail, King Jesus!" Benjamin looked into Jesus' face as he drew near. Jesus smiled back, as if they were old friends. The donkey plodded and Benjamin followed, pushing through the old crowd to keep up. At last he drew close enough to pet the donkey. A small tuft of hair came off in his hand. That night, Benjamin placed the bit of donkey fur in his treasure box. In the next days, Benjamin and Eli went to hear Jesus whenever they could. One day, as they waited, Eli whispered, "The priests have offered money for someone to betray Jesus." "Why?" asked Benjamin. "What has he done? He only speaks the truth. They should listen to him." "The priests are jealous of him. They want Jesus to stop teaching," said Eli. "Someone should warn Jesus," declared Benjamin. "I'm not afraid. I'll go." He pushed through the crowd until he reached one of Jesus' friends. He tugged on the man's sleeve. "Excuse me, sir. Are you with Jesus?" "Yes, I am," the man answered. "Please, I need to warn Jesus. He's in danger. The priests are offering a bribe to betray him. You must tell." "Shh," said the man. "Do not repeat this. I'll take care of it." And he slipped a coin into Benjamin's hand. "Thank you, kind sir. What is your name?" "Judas Iscariot," said the man as he walked away. That night, Benjamin tucked the shiny denarius into his treasure box. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday to hear the next part of the story.